Hi, Shonda Miles here. I'm a business coach, business consultant. I want to talk to you about 4 core strategies to grow as a leader. 4 core strategies to grow as a leader. So leaders have a tough job, right? This leadership is complex, it's multifaceted. There's a lot to do every single day, right? A leader's job is never done. But these are just 4 things to help you grow as a leader. So the first one is learning. So we cannot underestimate the power of constant learning and growing. And so I think this is one we kind of neglect because it's easy, right? We've been a leader for some time. We know what we know. We think we know more than everybody else. And so we don't realize how important it is to continue to learn. Things are changing so rapidly. So we have to bring our A game every single day. Our organization depends on us. Our people depend on us. Our team, our direct reports, they depend on us to bring our best, to be our best. So we got to constantly be learning and growing. There's always something to learn that can help us to do our jobs better, to be better people, to be better leaders. So we got to make learning a priority. The second thing is listening. So we know what we know, right? It's when we talk and talk and talk that we don't get to know what other people know. And so the reality is that the people that are under us, they know more than we know about what's going on in the organization because we're at a different level, right? So we got to listen. We got to listen. We got to ask questions and then listen. We got to ask people, how would you solve this? What do you see going on? What is it that I should know? We got to listen. We got to learn to listen. We got to learn to see the value in what other people have to offer. People know more than we know. We know certain things. They know certain things. And so we want to be able to listen to what other people have to say. We want them to see how important it is that they talk to us, that we value them as people. We value their expertise, their insights as people. And so we're going to be listening. We listen to our children. We listen to our spouse. And we want to listen to our direct reports. We want to listen to our team. We want to listen to what people have to say because it's important. And if we don't listen, if we don't make people feel like they're important, they will stop talking to us. They'll stop giving us vital information that we need to make decisions. So make it a priority to listen more. The next one is to think. As leaders, we have to spend time thinking. We have so much noise, but we need to think. We need to spend time thinking so that we can make better decisions, so that we can look at some things that maybe we've been blind to before, so we can get creative, so we can sit down and think on paper and say, okay, how can I resolve this? What do I need to do about this person? How can we help in this situation? Just different things that will happen, different questions that you'll ask. You'll reflect on the day. You'll be thinking about, what's the next steps? What do we, how can we improve this? What went wrong? What can we do better? How can we improve? How can we grow? So you're thinking about these things. And if you just go on autopilot and you don't think about these things, then you won't have a competitive advantage because you'll be stuck in the monotony of doing the same things over and over again. Instead of paying attention to what's going around in the industry, what's going on in your particular area, you can start to see things that need to be changed. So you got to be thinking about, okay, why did this happen? Why did we have this disagreement? Why was this bottleneck? Who was, all these different things that you got to spend time thinking about every single day. There'll be something different probably every single day. Maybe not, but there'll be some things that'll be different. Weekly, you have more time that you'll spend time thinking, but spend time thinking about whatever it is that you need to think about to change, to grow, to be better. You spend time thinking about the questions that you have, the questions that are posed to you. And then finally, observe what's going on around you. Oftentimes, we are just straight ahead. We're missing body signals. We're missing things that weren't said. We're just missing things because we're so laser focused on obtaining whatever it is, the vision, the mission. We're so busy, laser focused on this one thing that we miss things that are going on right around us. We miss our people hurting. We miss our people with terminal illnesses or their families suffering with something. We miss key things that are so important that we miss. We got to learn how to stop and observe, stop and pay attention, stop and listen, stop and look. We got to look around us. We got to be paying attention to people that we are there to serve. We got to be paying attention to what's going on, paying attention to what's not being said. So spend time today with these 4 key strategies. The first one is learn. So read and grow, constantly get better. better. Attend conferences, join a mastermind, join a leadership roundtable. Listen with your eyes and your heart. Listen, pay attention. Don't just listen just to be just let's say you listen, but you're actually just hearing what the person's saying is going in one ear and out of the other. Listen with the whole body, listen to the body, watch the body language, pay attention to what's going on around you. Listen to what's not being said. Listen to the tone and inflections. Listen to things that sound like a question when it maybe should have been a statement. Look for places where people are looking for encouragement and approval. Spend time thinking every single day. If maybe it's 15 minutes a day, maybe it's an hour on the weekend, but spend time thinking every day about issues that are going on, things that need to be resolved, things that need to be addressed, questions that you have that you need to just sit and think with a legal pad. Finally, observe those things around you. There are so many things that we miss as leaders because we're so laser focused on the goal. But observe, pay attention to what's going on around you. You'll be so glad you did. So these 4 strategies will help you grow to be a better leader.